Hello everyone, we are from group 6, the last group. We want to explain about a movie review. The movie title is Eat, Pray, Love, released here in 2010. Eat, Pray, Love is a film directed by Ryan Murphy, adapted by Elizabeth Gilbert's inspiring novel of the same name. Duration of this movie is 2 hours 13 minutes. This film is produced by Brad Pitt, Dede Gardner, Jeremy Kleiner, Julia Roberts, Stan Wojtkowski, and Tabrez Nurani. This film is from America and the language is English. There are several important characters in this film, such as Julia Roberts as Elizabeth, Javier Bardem as Philip, James Francisco as David, Richard James Kidd as Richard, Viola Davis as Della, Billy Crudup as Steven, Christine Hakim as Wayan, and Harry Subianto as Ketut Lear.
Elizabeth Gilbert is a lucky person. She was everything in life, starting from a husband, a house, and a good career. Her life looks perfect, flawless. However, what looks perfect from the outside is not necessarily the same as what he feels in his life. Her household failed. Elizabeth was forced to divorce from her husband. She lost her way.
Elizabeth Gilbert has reached a crisis of faith in her life, without her husband, Stephen, realizing it. They have arrived at different and diverging places in their life, which leads to her admitting that she wants out of the marriage. Following Liz and Stephen's divorce, Liz immediately jumps into a relationship with actor David Piccolo, who she met literally while he is performing in the stage play. After spending time with David, she realized that she is her biggest problem and that she needs to find herself. Gilbert stepped out of her comfort zone, risking everything to change her life, embarking on a journey around the world that becomes a quest for self-discovery. In her travel, she discovered the true pleasure of nourishment by eating in Italy, the power of prayer in India, and finally, the inner peace and balance of true love in Bali.
Gilbert decided to visit 3 places, namely Italy, India, and finally Indonesia. In Italy, tasted a lot of food. At that moment, he again tasted the deliciousness of various foods. And right now, food had a deeper meaning to Gilbert. It's not just stuff that quenches hunger. On a visit to India, Gilbert rediscovers the worth of spirituality and inner serenity. While in Bali, Indonesia, Gilbert reunited with his former friend. Traveling in these 3 countries will change the course of Gilbert's life and thoughts in the future. His life journey experience for 1 year visit 3 countries, namely Italy, India, and Indonesia. How India's culture and environment had a big impact to his personality. He searched for God and the conflicts he faces during the interior of the spiritual world, to the character and psychology of Gilbert. And finally, after he went through that meditation to several countries where Gilbert was born better because of the influence environment in India, which is spiritual and holy. By studying meditation, Gilbert to being able to balance yourself by being aware of what you want and what you don't want needed. This making Gilbert more mature and mature in living his life.
The conclusion is Elizabeth is a lucky person. She has everything in this life, from a beautiful face, husband, home, and career to great job. Her life looks so perfect and doesn't have any problem because she has everything. But what looks perfect from the outside is not necessarily the same as the what her feels in life. She was so frustrated that she wanted him to go abroad. She finds a happiness in food in Italy, worship in India, and her true love in Bali, and to get happiness in her life. Okay.
What is there to be happy in this world? In this movie shows the Elizabeth Gilbert's philosophy of viewing happiness in life. She still felt that there was something wrong with everything people thought was qualified to be happy in the world, such as work at a promising place, get married, and have a nice house, because she didn't feel happy even though she had it all. Separating from her husband and having a new boyfriend for a while has not been able to make her happy. Liz eventually found her own happiness by going to Italy to eat special Italian meal and then continuing to go to India for getting spiritual. As the audience, I think that this movie doesn't play the emotions deeply and has little to offer. This movie is more likely to lead viewers to join in thinking about what is the philosophy of happiness.